Hello everyone, my name is Lafania and today we'll be diving into constructivism. We'll also be listing our top 3 constructive theories. So, what is constructivism? Constructivism is basically how kids build their own understanding of the world through their experiences. Instead of just memorizing facts, they're actually learning by doing, exploring, and actually interacting. This is what they see fit and what works best with them. So let's start off with our first theorist. We have Jean Piaget. Piaget believed that kids learn best when they can explore and discover things for themselves. His theory of cognitive development shows how kids move from sensorimotor to formal operational stages, where they develop logical thinking. This is like how babies start exploring with their senses, basically touching and looking at everything, and then eventually they learn to think more logically, like, yeah, this toy is not food. Next, we have our next theorist, which is Lev Vygotsky, who said, hey, learning isn't a solo mission. He introduced the zone of proximal development, which is all about learning with a little help from others. So think about the first time that you actually learned how to tie your shoe. You know, you didn't just automatically knew how to tie your shoe. You actually had some assistance along the way to help you have to put it under the loop, bunny ears, so forth. That's how you learn. Last but least, we have our last theorist, which is Jerome Bruner. He introduced the concept of scaffolding, which means giving kids the support they need to reach new levels of learning. Picture it like climbing stairs. You start off with little steps and then eventually you get to bigger steps until you reach your goal. And of course, this was all done with a little bit of guidance. Now, how do these theories fit in today's world and society? Well, especially with all this technology we have, learning isn't just happening in classrooms anymore. Kids are exploring and socializing online, which means teachers now have to blend traditional ideas with digital tools. Plus, with diverse learning from all kinds of backgrounds, it's super important to make learning inclusive and adaptable. Some of the ways that we can incorporate these theories ideas into our classrooms are by adding sensory bins to help children explore different textures and materials, as well as building blocks and puzzles to encourage problem solving. This promotes independent learning, which was Piaget's way of learning. Now, Vygotsky is the complete opposite. So classroom settings will promote buddy-buddy systems and group projects so that kids can learn from each other as well as work together. Bruner believed in completing steps by steps in order to tackle on big ideas. So we can incorporate project-based learning and story sequencing activities where kids can put events in order with picture cards. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening.